Hey friends, I want to show you how to properly set up a group for your parties using your business page on Facebook. So I'm going to show you here's my business page, and in this video, for these purposes, I'm going to assume that you have set up your business page, all right, and it's all ready to go. You've been published, it's all set. In this left column, we've got groups right over here. So we're going to create a group because that button is right here. And I'm just going to name this test group training. And I have my main profile right here, but I am still very guilty and a little bit gun shy because I'm not sure if it's still working of adding that second dummy profile. Okay, you do want to pick closed group. And notice in your business page, it does not give you the option right down here to pin it to your shortcut. So you're going to do that the longer way. Okay, so we're going to create the group. Now that it's created, I need to flip back over. Right over here, it says I'm interacting as Jen's Pampered Chef. Okay, so right now, if I were to post something in this party, it's coming from my business profile, not from my personal profile. All right. I have added myself, my personal self, as a member of the group. So I need to accept, how do I do that? I need to accept the invitation into the group and then make myself an admin. I think it automatically adds me, so I don't have to do the whole accept thing. Forgive me, I'm still kind of learning. Okay, so let me find my test group training again. So I'm just going to come over here to members. Yep, sure enough, there I am. Okay, so I guess I don't have to accept the invitation, but right now I am going to make myself an admin. Okay, this one you do have to accept it. All right, so we're going to send the invite, and so I'm still in my group. Okay, I've got my notification that I've been invited to be an admin, but look, nothing happens. All right, it doesn't flip me over to my personal profile because I'm still interacting as my business. Okay, so here's the little pop-up menu that comes up. I want to click my personal profile, and look, there's the invitation to become an admin. Okay, this is a critical step so that you can connect your group to your CinchShare. All right, so speaking of CinchShare, let's open that up. You know what, while that's thinking, I just remembered I have to do some important steps in my group, right? I'm going to go back to behaving as my business page. Seriously, the only thing you want to do in your groups that are created with your business profile is add yourself, your personal profile, and add yourself as an admin for the purposes of linking CinchShare to it only. Everything else you want to do in your parties, you want to do as your business profile, or you do run the risk of going into Facebook jail. Okay, so right here is where I can pin to shortcuts, and I think I've maxed out my pins. Oh no, there it is. Okay, good. I love pinning my groups over here, and that way I have quick access to them. All right, I'm going to edit my group settings. Normally I would change the color, and I would change, well, here, I'll just show you. I changed the color to something different. I customized the address to be something, oh, that's already assigned. Okay, my go-to is always adding PC at the end. So I've just put this test training PC. I've customized the address. That way up here in the URL bar, it says words. I typically put my host first and last name, but it says, you know, that instead of a bunch of numbers. Okay, last but not least, I need to add the CinchShare app, which always takes forever. And ever. And then a little bit longer. Holy cow, it's really long today. This doesn't mean anything is wrong. It just means that I have incredibly slow internet. Wow. Alrighty. Of course, this would happen whenever I'm recording. Ah, finally. Okay. Let's search for it, add it, and we're done. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm prepared to go over to CinchShare, which of course I'm not logged into. All right. So now that I'm logged in, I can go to my my networks and refresh up here in the right corner. Remember, every time you have to refresh your page. And this is where you are typically probably going to be making your mistakes. All right, in just a second, you're going to see my test training group show up right up here, and you're going to be very, very tempted to blacken the heart over on this side of your screen, but I'm going to show you that you shouldn't. Because up here it says Facebook groups. Down here it says Facebook pages. Remember, you have a business page. Yes, you created a group, but you want CinchShare to post into your Facebook pages, and here is the name of my business page right there. This is taking forever because I have a ton of groups. And if I click away from it at all, it's going to interrupt the refresh, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so sure enough, right there, test group training, okay? But I do not want to blacken this heart right here. That's not what I want. I want to go down here to my business page, click this little triangle so that it drops down. Here is my test group training. This is the heart that I want to turn black so that whenever I go to schedule a post, it's down here, linked groups, test group training. Now, if I were to post in my group right here, let's see. And what time zone am I in now? All right. So if I were to test in my group, it's going to be my business page posting in there, not my business or not my personal profile. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to get this to go in there so you can see it really quick. All right, cool. So again, make your group, set your personal profile as an admin only because of CinchShare. All right, that is the last thing you're going to do as your personal profile in your group, because when you go back to your group, you are going to have the choice of interacting as yourself or interacting as your business page. And you always want this to say as your business page. On your phone, and let me see if I can pull this up and show it to you really quick. There's going to be a teeny tiny little button in the lower, for me, I have an Android. It's going to show up as a little button in the lower right corner. And I'm going to see if I can, okay, so right down here, it says interacting as your page. Okay, I'm interacting as my page. If I were to, oh, can I do this? If I touch that, it's going to give me the choice to switch between my personal profile or my business page. Okay, so you kind of want to double check that before you post in your page so that you can double check that you're making sure that you're posting as the right entity. Okay, so it looks like I just got a notification that my test post went in. And boom, this posted as Jen's Pampered Chef Kitchen, not as Jennifer Lewandowski, okay? So from there, you should be ready to go. The key is making sure that your group that you create is down here in your linked groups, not up here in your Facebook groups, all right? I hope that helps you guys. It's pretty easy, but it can be a little bit overwhelming trying to remember all of this at first. I was a little resistant, and then I spent July in Facebook jail and resigned myself to learn how to do it. And now it's second nature. So I hope this helps.